Good afternoon, our most esteemed supporters, fellow Deltans, friends of Delta, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you today to our weekly press conference. We want to salute our faithfuls, our supporters. We are because of you. We salute your love, the determination, and the courage you have shown even in the face of this political persecution. We call on you not to be deterred, refuse to be bullied, refuse to be discouraged. We salute that courage in you. Thank you very much. As you are aware, the past weeks we've been giving you our policy statements, actions we think we're going to champion when our man, Anthony Chuks Obuh, gets elected as the fourth democratically elected governor of Delta State. Yesterday, when Mr. Obuh and myself were discussing about the policy statement for today, we sort of thought about reaffirming the declaration speech. We've been getting calls and emails and even in our websites and Facebook from our teaming supporters asking for more. So we felt it would be nice if we address our teaming supporters. So for today, we shall not be giving any policy statement, but we want to reassure our teaming supporters that Antonio Obuh remains the man to beat. He remains committed and dedicated and determined. So we salute our fans for this day. So I am going to be reading a speech personally written and signed by Anthony Chuks Obuh himself. This message is from Antonio Obuh to his teaming supporters in Delta, in Nigeria, and in the diaspora. So permit me to read this speech. Thank you. Fellow Deltans and friends of Delta, at home and abroad, there can be no greater honor than to seek the most important office in our state. I thank you, fellow supporters, for the honor you have bestowed on me, and I accept and appreciate the great responsibilities of that mandate. Fellow supporters, you have chosen me to be your candidate to represent you as the governor of our dear state and to serve as a symbol of a Delta which we all can be proud of. A Delta which is carried by every indigene and which we must recall and forge anew together. I, Anthony Chuks Obuh, is in this race, and I am inspired by your support with a sense of humility, but also with confidence in the great capacity of our people, the people of Delta, not only to transcend present difficulties, but to realize all of the wonderful possibilities that I believe await us in the years ahead. I hope to make contributions that develop our consciousness of human rights, inclusion, and the important task of deepening and sustaining peace and development within and between our communities in every part of our state. I, Anthony Chuks Obuh, I am grateful for the extent of the support you have given me so far. I realize the challenges that I face, that we face together. I also recognize the will of our people to move beyond anger, frustration, or cynicism, and to draw on our shared strengths. I promise, if elected, to seek to build together an active, inclusive citizenship based on participation, equality, respect for all, and the flowering of creativity in all its forms. A confident people is our hope, a people at ease with itself, a people that grasps the deep meaning of the proverb, our strength lies in our common will, our social solidarity. Fellow Deltans, if I am elected, my administration will be one of transformation, recognizing and building on the many positive initiatives already underway in our communities, in the economy, and in individual and collective efforts throughout our land. We shall celebrate all of our possibilities. I, Anthony Chuks Obuh, will seek to be of assistance and encouragement to investment and job creation, to innovation and original thinking. We shall be a government of ideas, recognizing and open to new paradigms of thought and action. We shall aspire to turn the best of ideas into living realities for all of our people, realizing our limitless possibilities. In promoting inclusions and creativity, I will be inviting all citizens of all ages to make their own imaginative and practical contribution to the shaping of our shared future. Active citizenship requires the will and opportunity to participate at every level and in every way, to be the arrow and not the target. Fellow Deltans, we shall champion creative communities who are bringing about positive challenge and change at local level by giving recognition to their achievements on the border stage. I believe that when we encourage the seedbed of creativity in our communities and ensure that each child and adult has the opportunity for creative expression, we also lay the groundwork for sustainable employment in creative industries, and we enrich our social, cultural, and economic development. Fellow Deltans, let these then be our shared hopes, our common purpose, as we face the future. I, Anthony Chuks Obuh, promise to champion all of these if I'm elected governor of our state. We rely on your support and are encouraged by your emails, telephones, or Facebook messages. Fellow Deltans, we know with your support and the grace of God, I shall be elected as your governor. Long live Delta State. God bless our supporters. Fellow Deltans, this has been a message and a text written and personally signed by Anthony Chuks Obuh himself. As I said before now, he felt this is an avenue to say thank you to his TV supporters. We are encouraged by the love and support from our supporters. What we say to you is this: keep this up. Let the bells of change begin to ring. Let our people know that the change we talk about is a change that will bring about new development to every town in Delta State. What we need you to do as we approach the primaries is to make sure you ring your leaders, your political leaders, your spiritual leaders, your colleagues, our PDP leaders, the PDP delegates. Let them know that your man, Anthony Chuks Obuh, is the man you support. Ensure they understand that vote popularly, vote Dei, that the voice of the people is the voice of God. That is what we need you to do now. Let us all move into Delta. Begin to spread this message to your leaders, to our political leaders, to our spiritual leaders. Let our leaders, the PDP, understand that the man that can win the governorship for our people, for our party, is Anthony Chuks Obuh. We are ever getting closer to the PDP primaries. What we need is for you to call our PDP leaders, call the PDP delegates, make them know that the man of the people is Anthony Chuks Obuh. Let them understand this. We know you've been doing this. We call on our supporters to reach out to friends, to those who are in other parties, that the best man for the post is Anthony Chuks Obuh. As we said before now, this message was to show our love and support for our TV supporters. Anthony Chuks Obuh remains committed, remains determined, shall not be bullied, shall not be intimidated, despite the political persecution, despite the propaganda. We remain the only team that has been visiting all the wards, all the towns, cities, and local government and senatorial districts, canvassing for vote, discussing with our people, telling them the policy that we think we should go champion when we become the governor of Delta State. Why the rest parties and the rest camps are busy discrediting and tarnishing the image of our principle. We remain the only team. Only last week, our team, Team Obuh, won the award from the Zurich International Governors Award by being the most matured campaign team in the Republic of Nigeria. We remain the only team that has been reaching out to others to eschew bitterness, to play politics that is devoid of record. That is what we're preaching about. Our people are enlightened. Our people are determined. We shall champion politics of maturity, politics of ideology, politics where people shall canvass for vote, and not about who's the bully, who can intimidate the most. Fellow Deltans, friends of Delta, remain committed, remain determined. We are winning. The campaign is for we. We are winning. Let us not fear. We shall fear not. Anthony Chuks Obuh remains the man. Vote for Anthony Chooks Obuh for governor of Delta State. God bless Delta State. God bless our people. Thank you very much.